Zen, what's up?
I don't know. Hold this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, so we're just stuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though.
That's way more complicated math than I was expecting. Yeah, would that be like 90% odds?
No, I was.
Those kicks, MP.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Miami Heat. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania and the Nuggets. Not afraid to do things differently, Shams, including in the front office.
Yeah, hiring Coach David Adelman before locking in their executives and then splitting their front office leadership very unique. And it's all about results. The setup will be judged accordingly. It was a strong first off season for this group, though.
Well, and you can do a lot as long as you have Nikola Jokic.
That's for sure.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And the starting lineup for Miami, we've got Jaime Jaquez. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And they pick up 2. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Gordon. That one's good for 2.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
And he gets the bucket.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. The kick out to Johnson. Misses the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 5 points. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
To the inside. Back to Jaquez. And there's a 3-second violation. And Denver making a change here. Watson's checked in. And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And here's MP from outside. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
MP with the block.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 7-point Heat lead. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats. for the Heat.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They are also being so active there with their hands on defense. It's paying off with a lot of steals already tonight.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Ware's checked in for Miami.
When Brown gets ahead of steam, headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
Hero, the pass to MP. Jaquez against Johnson. Back to MP. Pass to Adebayo. Takes the three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
And Brown has got the ball here for Denver. 9-point game. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And MP with a basket on the assist from Jaquez. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. Looking at the East, MP.
Way to go, MP. You're playing awesome ball. I like to see greatness recognized.
Yeah, what's mind-blowing about him, the consistency. He rarely has a bad night because he just keeps coming at you. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got MP. Jaime Jaquez out there with Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. It's Jaquez on the wing. Back to MP. Oh, he tries a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nuggets trail by 12. Murray looking around. There's that strength. Murray.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Pass to Hero. The three is up, and the three-pointer goes. Hero's got his second basket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Murray. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
5 to shoot. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Off target from outside. Nuggets trail by 11. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray from 10 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
From deep, MP. Jokic grabs the board. Denver's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And again, Jamal Murray. Murray's got 28 points for the game.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
And again, no good by Miami.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Here's MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Braun and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Watson comes in for Johnson, and it's Brown in for Brown. And Miami with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
All right, let's get a report.
Nikola Jokic said, quote, "Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that." Brian, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Murray against MP. Shoots from 12. Again, Denver scores.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
From deep, MP. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Jokic up top. Kick out to Brown. Lets the three fly. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Brown's got 9.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
Murray for three. Rebound Miami. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. MP getting it done for Miami. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra in. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Strother. And it's Christian Brown in for Brown. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. Tyler Hero's checked in for Fontecchio. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. Good on the bucket.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Miami leading by 14. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Jokic. Inside, Jokic drops it in.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
MP outside. Now Adebayo. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jokic in the post, working on Adebayo. And that basket is good.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Miami leading by 15. MP outside, jacks up a three. Jokic with a rebound. Denver's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Murray. Murray attacking from deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
Boy, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
MP. Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson.
Get the perimeter!
Ball coming, ball coming!
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rebounded by Adebayo.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's the floater, and that's money on the layup.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into Game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Absolutely tremendous offensively. Relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
Now Jokic. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Oh, a skyscraping alley-oop jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jokic is doubled. Shoots a 3. Wiggins with a rebound. Now MP. Puts up the tray. It's off. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's...
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
B.A., over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
MP, right over here.
Hey,
right in front again.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport?
No, this was a good win. We didn't get a trophy for it, though, but the best team isn't decided now. It's decided in June.
Okay, but I'm talking to you. In your eyes, do you think that you're the best team?
I haven't been scared to say, Lassie. You watch my videos, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a reporter, then. That's pretty easy research right there.
Well, I'm a subscriber, too.
And I appreciate your subscription. But I think you should know that I believe we're the team to beat. But what I think doesn't matter much. Now, does it? We still got to make it to the championship and win a ring to back that up. Until then, what I think is just an opinion, and everyone's got one of those. Don't they, Frank?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I got one.